On the 25th of April 1975, Calvary Productions CAPRO was born. In Zaria City, Nigeria, young Christians burdened to spread the gospel zealously attempted a crusade. They were attacked and faced persecution for their faith, but they were not dismayed. Instead of being discouraged, they were stirred into prayer, and a vision was born.
Before the crusade, which was organized by the brethren, that is launching into Zaria City, it was never told that Zaria City was bombarded with the gospel like it happened that year. And it was like the Lord opened up the city. Since that time, more work had continued to be.
Our quest towards Manguza people actually started when I went for the National Congress on Evangelization that was held in 1975 at University of Ife. It was during this Congress that an exhibition highlighting the unreached people group in Nigeria, majorly in the northern part of Nigeria, I noticed Manguzawa as one of the people groups, and that they live around Funtua area. So after the conference, I went back to Zaria, and we went one Saturday with a brother, Evangelist Joseph, to look for these Manguza people. And we searched between Funtua and Beningwari, and then we found a village. It was a market day. We stopped there and we started to preach to them. And after the preaching, 4 men gave their life to Christ.
40 years later, CAPRO has now grown and expanded its vision. It is now across Africa, Europe, and the Middle East, working in 32 countries among 60 unreached ethnic groups. It now has over 700 missionaries from 20 countries and over 30 different denominations. God has opened the doors. The harvest is ready, but the laborers are still few. The need for laborers and discipleship has opened doors far beyond the initial vision, expanding CAPRO's work overseas and even into Southern Africa.
Our vision as a ministry is to be God's chosen instrument in seeing the South African church revived, discipled, mobilized, and thrust forth into the remaining harvest fields of Africa, Asia, and the rest of the world. So this is what's dear on our heart, to see the South African church rise up to the challenge of the harvest that is all around us, that is ready for harvest. And the Lord is waiting for us to stand up together and reach them. And we have the capacity and ability to do that. And we're trusting God that God will use us in our different capacities to achieve His goal.
CAPRO SA has desired to disciple, revive, unite, and mobilize the church, helping her discover her role in reaching the unreached with the gospel. This has happened through various programs, and we have seen fruits. DMAP, Discipleship and Missions Exposure Program, has created awareness and discipled many, drawing them closer to Christ and causing them to take a step in being involved in missions. Some have joined the Christian Voluntary Service Program, CVS, which has improved their walk and work with God.
Mission challenged me to step out of my comfort zone, and I learned to share the gospel with non-believers.
The difference that CAPRO Missions has made in my life is that it has taught me the value of being a true disciple of Jesus Christ. I've learned to draw closer to God, to regard Him as a friend.
Young people have been transformed by truth and their hearts set ablaze for the nations at the Kingdom Blazers Conference.
My name is Emma Wagamavia from Pretoria. But having been here, I know that it was God intended, God purposed that I be here. It has been extremely awesome.
So what I can say about the KPC is that some of us, we thought maybe we know God. But after attending the KPC, we clearly understand now what is serving in the kingdom of the Lord all about. So that's all.
Through supplementary educational input in 3 main subjects, mathematics, physical science, and life orientation, CAPRO has reached out to them to equip them for their lives, helping them to know how to better impact their world.
Hi, my name is Anele Mshongo. I stay in Molweni. I met CAPRO through Alabi's family, which I met at church. They introduced to us the children ministry, and then Rosalind trained us with the CF, which is Child Evangelism Fellowship. And then after that, we started to invite children in our neighborhood. They are now doing things that they never did. Since they started to attend the ministry, they are showing some signs of change.
Many have gone to organized outreaches to the existing CAPRO fields to experience and be exposed to what God is doing amongst the unreached. Those who felt the call of God left all to be trained for ministry in the CAPRO School of Missions.
Hi there, my name is Mark McDougall. I live in Hillcrest, South Africa, KZN, with my wife Taryn and our 2 boys. I've known CAPRO, I think, for about nearly 6 years now. I met CAPRO through Chim at the parking lot at church. That's a long story. Anyway, so CAPRO is an amazing organisation. After meeting Chim and getting to know a bit about CAPRO, I went through the DMAP program. Wonderful opportunity. It really changed my life and opened my eyes about the need to be part of discipling the nations, reaching the lost. So DMAP was an amazing thing for me to go to. At the moment, we run a prayer cell. Taryn and I, once a month, we meet together with fellow CAPRO supporters, and we pray into the nation work that CAPRO missionaries are doing. Also, I get to serve on the CAPRO board, which has been a great privilege and honour for me. And so if you're interested in reaching the nations, being part of this great commission, CAPRO is an awesome organization, and I really encourage you to be part of it. And yeah.
The work is over, but we need to wake up as the church. The work is for all of us. Those who go out there sacrificing everything, and those of us who stay back, we are not there at the forefront, but our responsibility, the calling, the giving of our lives, as my life is not my own, my resources also are not mine. God has need of our resources. God has need of my resources. You know, it becomes a challenge, therefore, that even in becoming partners, we have to pray for ourselves. God, help me to be faithful. Because somebody's life is dependent on it. Help me to be faithful in praying. Help me to be faithful in support.
We have yielded much fruit from the work in South Africa. In the past 9 years, we have raised and trained 8 indigenous missionaries. We have had 11 sets of DMAP and many more on campus. Many have been exposed to missions through CVS. We have expanded and established offices in Pretoria, Durban and Port Elizabeth. Lives have indeed been changed. We of course could not have done this without those who have partnered with God's plan for the nations by supporting the work CAPRO is doing. Be it through prayer or by giving materially and financially, the work of the Lord has not only advanced because of those who work in the field, but also majorly because of those who have supported. As a mission, we acknowledge you, thanking you and praying that the Lord would surely bless you.